Hey, it's Chris, and I'm juggling pumpkins to get your attention. And I bet it's working. But that's not why I'm here today. So last week I did a juggling performance at a library in Orange County. A kids show. What? And there's this crazy thing in the juggling magic variety world where people say, oh, it's just a kids show, where somehow that's a demeaning thing to perform for children instead of a bigger scale event or something. Like it's more valuable to perform at a big corporate event or conference or something like that. And I think it's so crazy to think about that, because what we have as an entertainer, I have a job to do. That's show up and entertain the audience. Now, this particular show that I did last week, there was only a handful of people there. The room was set up for a whole bunch of people, but only a handful of people came. And in that moment, I had two options, a choice. I could either be mad and upset and not give them a good show because only a few people came out, or I could give them everything I've got. A couple people came out to the show, so I should give them even more. They're even more deserving of having a great show, a great performance. Why would I punish them for coming out to the show? I don't know where I guess it just comes from a simple thing of, you get paid more money for doing a corporate event or something like that than you do performing at a library. But our job is to show up and deliver our best work, no matter what level we're at, because there's always this thing of, there's the next level that we want to get to. But right now, today, we have an opportunity to show up and deliver our best, whether that's performing at a kids show or party at a library, or performing at a huge arena for a corporate event or conference. As I was thinking about it, I thought how insane this would be if you think about a plumber, calling a plumber because you have a pipe that's leaking or something. And the plumber says, I'm just fixing a pipe at a small one-bedroom apartment. When I really do my best work, it's in a mansion. You would be like, no, it doesn't matter where you're fixing the pipe. You have a job to do, and it's to fix the pipe as best you can. The plumber doesn't get to say, I do better work when it's a bigger house or something like that. That's just completely crazy. It's like, my main interest in this was thinking about it in the sense of, what's a professional do? A professional versus an amateur. A professional shows up and delivers their best work, despite the outside circumstances, despite some crazy scale of valuable things that they're offering in a different type of person or different type of venue or whatever it is. Think about this. If there was a child who needed medical care and there was a doctor around, and people were like, why aren't you helping? You're a doctor. And the doctor said, I only do doctor things for older people. I only work with older people. People will be like, what? No, the child needs help. You're a doctor, you know how to help this situation. We all agree that would be completely insane, that we would put different value on as a doctor or some other job, that we would not give it our all because of this different scale that we've created really just in our mind. So my challenge to myself and you, if you would like to take it on, is to treat our work and the task at hand every day as if we are a professional. And that doesn't have anything to do with your skill level or anything else that typically is attached to the word professional. That's mindset within ourselves. As a professional, we show up and deliver our best work, despite the circumstances, despite the value, despite what other people are saying and putting value on things. Whether you're showing up to fix a broken pipe in a one-bedroom apartment or a trailer or a mansion, as a plumber, we expect a professional to fix the broken pipe the best way possible. We expect a doctor to give the best care despite the age of a person, despite the location that they live in, or despite any other circumstances. And it's not about entertainers or plumbers or doctors. This is about mindset going into every day. This is walking into work and being nice to the boss because you think that they can get you somewhere, but then the janitor is over there and you're mean to them or something. No, professional, a real professional delivers the best work. And that's not even about work. That's mindset in every interaction, is the best version of themselves in every circumstance and every situation. So that's the challenge. Are you up for it? I hope you can take that challenge. What are you gonna, maybe let's start a conversation around this. What's something that you realize after thinking about this that you've been acting like an amateur? And I know that sounds harsh, but I have it all the time. It's like I see it, I do a kids show, and I'm like, oh, it's just a kids show. I even say it. And then I'm like, no, I get the opportunity to perform for children and families. That should be more valuable than, doing some other type of show where people might not care as much. And I wrote my book, Just Go, about taking the first step, jumping in and making things happen before it feels ready, because we're never ready to do anything. But the action of taking the first step allows us to build our skills and build everything we need to take the second step. You can't take the second step without taking the first step. So jump in, make it happen, just go. The other day I posted my promo video for my presentation based on this principle of motivating people to get started and jump in and make things happen. Taking a grand idea or a grand dream or a grand challenge and simplifying it down into the first tiny actionable step. If that sounds like a message that might be valuable to you, if you're a school teacher, college professor, or you run an event, or whatever it is, if that sounds valuable for your audience or your class, I would love to chat to see if we can bring the presentation to share it with you. Check out chrisruggiero.com/presentation if you want to do that, but take the professional challenge. What can you do starting today that sets you apart to be a professional instead of an amateur? That's it for now. Thank you and goodbye. But before we go, how about some more juggling? Pumpkin juggling. At time of posting this, it's right around Thanksgiving, so that's why there's pumpkins. But maybe there should be pumpkins all year, right? Tricks. All right. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.